You are listening to Adayulogues, where we have conversations around mental health. Today, we're going to be talking about anxiety. A lot of times, teenagers ask me, what is anxiety? What is this feeling that they experience before entering an examination hall, or giving a presentation, or speaking to a new group of people? Why is it that their heart races, there's a pit in their stomach, and they're not able to control it? They feel like they're going to faint. Why is it that they are not able to control their thoughts, how they're feeling? Is it okay to take meds for this? Is it okay to take therapy? Will it help? Will it be addictive? Will they get dependent? Are they weak for feeling like this? Why is it that their friends can go about chilling but they can't? So today, let's ask Dr. Parikh, what is anxiety?
Anxiety, everyone experiences. You, me, everyone. Sometimes we experience anxiety a lot. And sometimes that lot of anxiety can give us distress and can affect how we are going about our things. For example, if I'm very, very tense before an exam, I may fumble, I may make careless mistakes. Or let's say I'm so anxious while I'm giving a talk, or I am speaking in front of my friends, making a presentation, a Viva exam, my thoughts keep running and I start losing my confidence and I feel that I might just faint. That's anxiety. At the same time, this anxiety can also have a helpful impact on you, something that's called the Yerkes-Dodson law, meaning that when I'm very anxious, very stressed, my performance takes a dip. And when I'm absolutely not bothered, I may not actually put enough effort to be able to perform well. And that's why harnessing, optimizing that stress, that anxiety is as important. Because anxiety is a natural, normal phenomena, everyone who goes through anxiety doesn't need to go through intervention or treatment. Having said that, we all need to have certain practices in our life which can help us, which will build our confidence, which will help us to deal in those moments when we are feeling anxious. Relaxation, exercise, sports, diet, physical activity, a healthy sleep-awake pattern, social relationships, talking to people, not bottling it up. If something's bothering, unmute yourself, share with someone. These aspects are also very important. At the same time, anxiety is very much an illness as well. In fact, globally, around 5% of teenagers experience some kind of an anxiety disorder. Two aspects to these anxiety disorders. Anxiety that runs in my thoughts, which gives me doubts, worries, fears. Anxiety which I experience in my body, which is palpitation, restlessness, discomfort, sweatiness, nausea. And this may present in different ways. For some people, it comes suddenly in panic attacks. In some people, it may be fear, which may be a form of phobia, or a social phobia where it's more in social situations. Some people may be constantly worried and stay anxious through the day, generalized anxiety. And there are some other aspects to this as well. Anxiety disorders, like other illnesses, happen with a biopsychosocial model. Biological, neurotransmitter, chemical changes, psychological, my cognition, how I think, how I relate, and then the environmental factor. And this is where the treatment also happens. For biological factors, you are looking at medications. Are medications addictive? No, all medications are not addictive. You follow the prescription, they will not be addictive. Are medications going to give me sedation? No, you pick and choose based on the nature of the illness. Is everybody given medication? No, it depends on the severity. But if given, yes, they are effective. And then there is psychological intervention, therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, for example, dialectical behavioral therapy. These are forms of therapy which work on various aspects of whether it is a grounding, or whether it is the relaxation component, or more importantly our thought component, cognition, our behavioral component, which means how we go about our things, and our social skills. Some of this happens with the help of a psychologist. More often than not, this goes together, something that's called combined treatment, which means psychiatry intervention if needed and psychological. You are not weak. This is not your problem. This is not because of you. It's not about normal or abnormal. It's not about a comparison. We are all individuals. I may have an illness. Somebody has some other illness. That's about it. If I have an anxiety disorder, I will take help. If I feel anxious constantly, even though I may not have an illness, I need to change my lifestyle, do the best that I can. But if there was a sum total of all of this, it is unmute yourself. You talk. Without hesitation, you talk. Talk to your parents, teachers, friends, a counselor. Just don't bottle it up. You unmute yourself. You are listening to Adayulogues, where we have conversations around mental health.